relapse has been one of the biggest challenges for me,
Okay.
right? So, if I look, so we had to create a relapse structure and a relapse pathway, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because, and it ties in the funding and how we're funded and stuff like that. So, if I'm offering these free places for people and people are trying to get on them and they can't get on them, and somebody is coming and they're not engaging and they're not been staying sober, or it's been so it's been really hard, because it's forced me to put some kind of system in place where, if you don't follow the system, then you're going to have to step back and then you can come back again. Because my experience of recovery was like I lapsed and relapsed for 2 years before I got consistently sober. Okay. However, I'm trying to run an organization to give people access to things, and there had to be some kind of guideline around that. And it's not about, it's not about removing people from the organization if they relapse. So here's what we do. So if someone is on a program and they lapse or relapse, then hey, we sit down, we educate, we look at the issue, we do relapse prevention, and we give people opportunity. We check in with them in 2 weeks' time, and we give them opportunities. And then if it happens again in the future, we do exactly the same thing. So there's another point of contact. Now, bearing in mind, everybody has access to help and support all of the time. And then we manage and we deal with that, And then if it happens again, then we ask them to re-engage in the program again. So there's 3 big opportunities for change. And then if they're still unable to maintain that, then this is where we've had to draw a line. And it's a really difficult conversation, because we never close the door, and people have done the program multiple times, but we have to come to a point where we say, maybe at this point in time, you're just not ready for this, but is there something else that we can offer you in the meantime? Because if I have a waiting list of 200 people trying to gain access to a service that they can't get access to, because, we're constantly engaging with individuals, then it's a really difficult place for me to be. So I find that really difficult, one, as an individual who's experienced this, but also I feel like we give people a lot of opportunity. And I know that relapse isn't linear, I know that recovery isn't linear, but putting some guidance in place for that, I think, was one of the hardest things that I've had to do.